and Candy has been chilling. Unfortunately, I've been running amok around this app. And now they think they could get rid of me. Oh, Lord. Lord. I don't know. I have a PR statement that I will be doing. But I'm going to need y'all to tap the screen, y'all. Share the live. Please tap the screen, share the live, y'all. Tap the screen, share the live. I'm about to come in with my backup page. And then, hold on. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Woo, child. Yes. There's been a lot going on these streets, y'all. I don't know what to do. I really don't. I'm just shocked. I am really shocked. Rocky, let that page up for me, baby. Hey, Nikki. Rocky, let that page up for me, baby. Thank you, Rocky. Woo. Y'all, share this. Y'all, come in. Hey, y'all. Thank you. Okay. Perfect. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. Child. Hey, Jen. Yeah, I just muted it. Jen, I'm gonna make you a mod. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Share the screen. Share the live, y'all. Tap the screen. Y'all, it's about to go down in a Candyland. Jen, I'm about to make you a mod real quick. Give me 1 second. Hey, what's up? This is Big Candy, not the little. I taste just like Candy. So fuck with me. I taste just like Candy. So fuck with me. What's up, y'all? This is Big Candy, not the little. I hope everybody's having a good day. Open up the boxes. Hold on. How I do that? What's the rules? There really isn't no rules. I mean, long as you don't see no comment disrespecting me, everything goes, I'm assuming, right? That's how I feel at this moment. But I do have a PR statement for you guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Who make this? Oh, wait, what they saying is making this girl an intro because if it ain't, I'm gonna do you. I know that's right. So yeah, there's no rules today, guys. But I do have a game for everybody to play. And I do want the panel to be full. And I do want AJ and Shigo to come over and play. So, hey, Erica. Erica, comment something so I can mod you real quick. Hey, Delightful. Let me mod you too. Child, it's about to go down in the Candyland. I followed you back. Erica, say something so I can mod you. She goes fix my powers for this page, baby. I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now. I'm gonna mod you too, sir. I'm gonna mod you too. Let me just one thing at a time because it's not my real page, y'all. This is a backup page I've been using. All right. Get up and lift. You're like a mod for every fucking body. But you're gonna be the mod for Candyland today. Shout out to my mods, y'all. Shout out to my mods. Hey, y'all. No rules and the best. Okay, y'all. Today's been a crazy day, Rocky. Hey, baby. Hey, everybody. Today has been a crazy day. Hey, I appreciate the Mothership love, no problem. Hey, llamas. Llamas is in the building. Today's been a crazy day in a Candyland. I've been dragged on this app for almost 2 weeks. Nisha, what's up, girl? Hey. And I think people want an apology. I think for me, hey, Candy's iPad, it's up and it's stuck. AJ felt the need today to address a situation, hey, Blackberry, that Big Candy does not care about. I think when spilled milk is spilled milk, why try to scoop it up and put it back in a container? I feel that everybody is very selective on this app. Which AJ? How many AJs are they? Hey. I know the A space Jayy, I think. You love cottage cheese? Well, I don't. I don't know why, but I don't. I think, hey, all my trans sisters and my trans brothers, I think the topic has been derailed and went from one loop to the next loop to the next loop. And we're reaching at this point. I think people are waiting for Candy to apologize. And you're not going to get it. We have to be real here. No problem. Hey. I think people want Candy to say, Candy, just say you're sorry. But why? I'm not sorry because, first of all, I don't think I did anything wrong. Y'all said on Messy Talk that there is no rules to anything. But now, when a trans Black woman says something, now there are rules. It's a wait, hold up. Did she say something that I didn't like? It's giving, go to the back of the bus. Speak when spoken to. It's giving, use your own bathroom. It's also giving, well, it's not giving that, but what does that sound like to y'all in the comments? To me, it sounds like segregation. I'll be damned. Racism. It can be, Jen. But to me, hey, it sounds like segregation. I'll be damned if y'all think for once you're going to deplatform me. Sippy cups. And I need my mods to be prepared if the sippy cups come in here, block their asses. I think that the sippy cup is dragging us too far. But while y'all have selective outrage, I'm chilling. I'm relaxed. I'm actually laughing. It's funny to me that the leader of the Sippy Cups had a black male named Corey in her platform. QL came to the panel and a man said to QL, "I'm in Miami. Where are you at?" Once again, Corey was in the Sippy Cups live and said, "I'm in Miami. Where are you at?" Cat, yes, that's the only Sippy Cups I know. So I'm confused. Why was there only a selective outrage for Candy, but not Corey? Sippy Cup said, Corey, chill. But that's it. I need the Sippy Cup to do a 3 to 4 day live and talk about how you want to protect Black women from Corey. I need the Sippy Cup leader. Once again, I need the Sippy Cup leader to host a live at 3:50 in the morning and discuss Corey's behavior on her pants hole. This man actively threatened QL on live while QL was on the panel. At least Big Candy, not the little, said it on somebody else's live a couple of hours. But the outrage is more for Big Candy than Corey. I'm confused. I'm lost. I'm puzzled. I'm baffled. Why was there hate for the trans woman? The Sippy Cup came in my live. Thank you, Pumpkin. The Sippy Cup came in my live and said, I'm supporting Big Candy. Not once did the Sippy Cup throw any gifts. Not once did the Sippy Cup tap the screen. Not once did the Sippy Cup share the live. But the Sippy Cup was lurking. Sippy Cup. And I'm talking like this because you know how Nicki Minaj talks like that on the Queen Radio Show? I'm pulling a Nicki right now. Who's the Sippy Cup? Y'all tell her who the Sippy Cup is. The Sippy Cup came in my live and said the first day, this is a biased panel. Y'all tap the screen for me, please. Share the live. Where is QL? QL! Come, my queen. The fact that the Sippy Cup just said, Corey, stop. Was that it? But Big Candy I feel that I'm going to lose my right. I feel that if you hit me, I'm going to get my brother. Would you get your brother, sippy cup? On Corey? Or no, it was just a stop. Corey. Sippy cups, sippy cups, sippy cups. Sip, 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 sip away. Sippy cup, sippy cup, sippy cup. Lost in the kitchen cabinets, we say. The sippy cups. I love you too. I love you too. Not only did they think that I was going to go into Manny's live and have a discussion, the only smart woman there, low key, was Ray the Fixer. She said, it seems like she does not give a fuck. And Ray, you are correct. Matter of fact, Ray, and the sippy cups and 260 people, I had a meeting after work. And at this meeting, I was discussing with my business partner and my PR team. And they said, Candy, just say sorry. I chuckled and laughed and said, fuck no. When my manager realized that I was serious, my team concluded to write a statement for everybody, including for myself. And I'm going to read this pure statement. And I hope this gets to the team of the sippy cups, the lost sippy cups, and the dark kitchen cabinets where no light shines. And hopefully you understand that I don't give a fuck. It's funny that everybody is on a rampage besides the two people who were involved in this. One of them is Lo, and the other one is Big Candy. I'm starting to think that Lo actually read the 48 Powers of Law. Because the way she's sitting back while y'all in a bra, it's funny. The way that the sippy cups are talking about me for almost 2 weeks. And tomorrow is Turkey Day. Happy Turkey Day, everybody. Happy Turkey Day. Hopefully y'all can discuss this at the dinner table. Are trans women women? But the sippy cups. You said yes, Harmony. Yes, you are right, Harmony. You guys have common sense in the chat. But the sippy cups are lost in the kitchen cabinet in the dark. Sometimes I say to myself, Candy, what the fuck did you just start? And I say, I don't know, but we're going to ride this wave together. I appreciate each and every one of you for supporting me. Heavy on the fucking support. I love you guys so much. And for the people who reached out to me on the back end, I love ya down. You guys uplifted me. I looked myself in the mirror and I said, if you can't get Shaboink Shaboink off the app, which is, what's his name? The guy who portrayed it to be Russian. I'm going to call him Shaboink Shaboink. If you couldn't get Shaboink Shaboink off the app, why would you think that you're going to get Candy off the app? Shaboink Shaboink is running in lives and called y'all the N-word. And unfortunately, y'all still haven't gotten rid of him. Whew. I guess I have to do what Shaboink Shaboink does. Thank you for the gifts. Hi, EXO. Is Franchise here? Rizzy, neither. I'm just dying because I think the conversation is getting played out. I think we went on a 2-week journey. AJ came on a live today and said, well, if you hit me, I'm getting my brothers. If you hit me, Candy, I'm getting my brothers. Well, get your brothers. T said, if you hit me, you will be slumped unalive. Sippy cup, sippy cup, sippy cup. Threatens a black trans woman. But where's the outrage? I told one person on this app that if you would have said that in my face, which was like a metaphor, I don't think you guys understand, that I would slap you. Y'all were more outraged than low. Y'all centered yourselves in these conversations, including Proxy, the blogger. Guys, when does bloggers speak? Aren't bloggers supposed to be not biased? But the mad blogger was mad in her way all over the internet with the sippy cups. Proxy Moxie. I don't care. It's crazy that I went on a tirade and thought that when I joined panels, I would say, liar, liar. Well, liar, liar, pants on fire. It's funny that every time I join a panel, I say, oh, if there's Candy, she threatened low. At this point, makeup talk knows. At this point, fashion talk knows. At this point, no talk knows. And I don't give a flying fuck. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. By December, off topic, guys, I'm going to reel it back in, though. In December, all the proceeds that the gifts is given to me, I will be donating it 100% to a single mom with a child or a single father with a child for Christmas. So yes, give me the gifts, and all those gifts will be going to a family who needs help for Christmas. Run that up for 2 weeks for me, please. Because Big Candy loves to give back. Thank you. Thank you. Period. Thank you. But back to these people. I taste just like candy. Yes, I do. And that's why they are running amok. Sippy Cup thought she was slick when I did my first live. I had 600 and something people. Like I said in the beginning, she wasn't there to support as she claimed. She was shocked that this Black trans woman had such a hit on her first live that it infuriated her. Sippy Cup said, I checked a person in her comments. Shout out to Big Honey. But Big Honey has spoken today and said that Sippy Cup was not telling the truth. Big Candy had a conversation that Sippy Cup did not like. Big Candy speaks on the shit that she says. Big Candy does not hide. Big Candy does not care. Big Candy is focused on Big Candy things. But Sippy Cup is focusing on my private area, on my transness as a woman, but not focus on that teeth of yours. I go to the dentist every 6 months, Sippy Cup. And you need to too. Instead of focusing on Big Candy, focus on an orthodontist. That should be your first priority. Sippy Cup. Whew. Lord, 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 Lord. AJ centered herself today and said she was going to get her brothers. And I cursed out AJ. I said, AJ, this is not what you want. She said, Candy, you need to apologize. But then somebody in a comment clocked it and said, AJ, weren't you the same one who tried to fight Nitra? Miss Nitra? So how can you fix your face and say that Candy, a trans woman, can't smack a cis woman? She said it's different. Nitra's a woman. But is it Nitra old? Or is Nitra young? So you're fighting a grandmother? And that's okay? Okay. Nitra is older than AJ. And I don't mean that by no disrespect. Shout out to the FOE. I love y'all down. And I don't mean old, but you get what I'm saying. She's older than AJ. So her hits would hurt Nitra. Regardless if Nitra was still to throw down, it's still not the same. Let's not play obtuse here. Shit alive, y'all. Shit alive. Share the live. They were being so transphobic. What is this bull? Come up on a panel and find out, AJ. Share it with the people, since this is a game. Since you wanted to center yourself this morning and thought that you were going to make the blogs and thought that you were going to get off on my name, I thought you said that you were not a part of Messy Talk. But now it seems that you are part of Messy Talk. So, AJ, are you an unlocked character now? And if so, let me know. Can you bring AJ in for me, please? Thank you. Welcome, AJ.
Candy, the first thing, why you got these ASMR voice on?
Are we going to have a conversation? Are we going to play games? There's an echo.
Oh, that's my.
I don't mind having a conversation.
Is there still an echo, y'all?
I'm echoing. Okay, hold on.
She still has echo. Let me mute up. Come back. Let me drop this page. Disconnect. Let me disconnect this page. And bring AJ up. Can y'all change the layout of this screen for me, mods? Change this layout. Hey, Classy.
Okay.
So I'm trying to... Okay, so let me mute up. Talk your shit.
Oh no, I was muting. I thought you said you wanted to holler at me, girl.
No problem.
I'm trying to figure out, why did you center yourself in a conversation that had nothing to do with AJ?
I can answer that. This is TikTok, so all of us, comment on things that have nothing to do with us, whether it has anything to do with us or not. Is that not the case? I mean, all I know of you is you interviewing and asking questions about things and giving your opinion about things that have absolutely nothing to do with you, Candy. So, I mean, let's not be obtuse. I can ask anything I want to ask and talk about anything that I want to talk about. It's an app. So I don't think that's what on.
I feel that you can ask a question, but why insert yourself as if I threaten you, AJ?
I can answer that. It is my deepest apology if I came off as if you threatened me. I think that I was trying to tell you as a cisgender woman that it definitely,
A trans woman, not cisgender. Are you talking about yourself?
Correct. Myself. As a cisgender woman, when I heard you say it to Lo, and I'm not even a Lo fan, you know this, we've talked about this, like I'm not even a Lo fan, but when I heard you say that to Lo, I'm like, dang, so like now we think that that's okay, like it wasn't okay to me. So the next time I saw you, now you know for a fact that you and I haven't been in boxes together, and nor have I seen you since whenever that was, because I happened to catch that on the blog. I was just catching up. So that wasn't me trying to center myself, and my apologies if you took it that way. I was simply trying to tell you who I respect, like I came to you before in your inbox about that other stuff. Now that I'm looking at you since it done happened, I'm like, Candy, I felt the way about that because that's not cool. So I just was expressing my sentiment, and in that moment, when I first expressed my sentiment, I didn't even think I was being like disrespectful. So I think we went left when you was like, yeah, hoe, and whatever else you said. And I'm like, damn.
I went left when you threatened to get your brothers. Let me tell y'all something on this app. Not near 1304 gonna check Big Candy. I stand for what I stand for. I said what I said. So if you watch the blogs and Big Candy said, I said what I said, why do you feel the need that you thought you were going to check Big Candy?
Oh, no, Candy, I don't know you to try to check you, baby girl. Yet again, another misunderstanding. I simply was saying what I was going to say because I didn't want you to think that I felt any differently about it because you and I do sit in spaces together, and quite often I agree with you. I wanted it to be stated and known from my personal feelings about it because I did have them from when I saw it on the blog. You know, to your face, I would never say something behind your back that I would not say to your face. That's just how I am. So I have said in other spaces how I felt, you know, about that whole situation since I saw it on the blogs, and I had opportunity to see you, so I simply repeated it. So you didn't catch it somewhere else and it'd be like, oh, well, she didn't say that, and we was just in a box. No, I don't have a problem telling Candy how I feel. And I thought that I was respectful and just saying, listen, this is how I feel about that. If you slap me, I'm getting my brother's, Candy. That's not cool. Don't slap me. You can't slap. You cannot slap us. That's not okay. I think that was the point that I was trying to get across. And so maybe it was the words that I used that didn't help my message any, but I was not in any way trying to disrespect you. I just wanted you to know that it felt disrespectful to us as women, you know, for you to even say that.
Why are you putting us at the end of slap when I said low?
Oh, okay. You will slap low, then you will slap me. There's no difference. Low is a woman. So if you will, that's like a man saying, oh, I'll beat this woman, but I won't beat that one.
Am I not a woman?
That's like
Am I
me
not
saying,
a woman?
you're a trans woman.
But am I not a woman?
You are a trans
Am
woman.
I not a woman? Yes or no?
You are a type of woman. Yeah.
But am I a woman? Yes or no?
I just answered that every time.
I didn't hear it. I need a yes or no.
You're a woman.
Do not let him up yet. So for me, I want to play a game with you. Are you ready?
Sure.
It's called Nuck If You Buck or Call Your Fam. What did you say?
What is it called?
Nuck If You Buck or Call Your Fam.
Okay.
Hold on. Braid, you can request back in. Let me just get this down. Are you going to nuck? Are you going to buck or call your fam?
Oh, okay. I don't understand. What is nucking and bucking mean?
Child. Nucking and bucking means you're going to get it popping. And if you're going to call your fams, it's going to call your brother.
Oh, I mean, I'm not sure if I can do that off of a picture.
Are you going to nuck? Are you going to buck? Are you going to call your fams? Which one is it?
I don't like this.
Hold on. Let me mute up. I need an answer if you're going to nuck or buck.
It's Candy with an echo.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me come back. Hold on. Okay. Is the echo going, y'all?
Let's see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. I need to know, are you going to nuck? Are you going to buck? Are you going to call your fam?
Okay. Again, I don't know.
Are you going to nuck? Are you going to buck or call your fam? Which one is that?
I don't know that I can do that off of a game, but looking at this person, if I'm supposed to do it off of the way they look, I suppose I'm nucking and bucking. I don't know. I don't have.
Braid, are you going to nuck? Are you going to buck? Are you going to call your fam?
Me personally, I'm not gonna fight a woman. My thing, which I mean,
Okay,
I'm not
that's
gonna.
it. Okay,
No,
enough,
no, I'm
enough,
gonna
enough,
finish my
enough.
sentence
Thank
though. I
you.
didn't answer
That's
your
it.
question, so my
Thank
sentence wasn't
you.
finished. So
That's
no,
it.
I
You
will
said you're
finish my
not.
sentence though. I would love
Okay,
to finish one sentence though, just one sentence if I could
finish
finish
it.
it. Do you mind? Thank you. What I was saying was the only way that I will fight a trans woman after they attacked my sister is after I got confirmation that they were trans.
Hold on. That's not the
I
topic.
wouldn't go
Thank
off
you.
of
That's
looks.
not the
I would
topic.
go off
Great.
of
But
confirmation
that's
after
not
I
the
get the
topic, beloved. But that's not the topic. Okay, so we
Right. Like I think even playing this game though, Candy, is like being willfully
are you gonna
obtuse
knock? Or are you
because
gonna buck?
the issue is not
Are you
what the
gonna knock?
person
Or are you gonna
looks
buck or
like.
call your fam?
Like the issue has nothing to do with what they look like. Because
Are
to
you
be
gonna
honest,
knock? Are you
what
gonna
we're
buck? Are you gonna call your fam?
what we're talking about is a person that got threatened to be slapped, right? So
But
if
I'm
this
asking you
person
a
in this
question.
picture,
Are you gonna knock? Are you gonna buck or call your fam? You said you're gonna play the game, so let's play the game.
if this person in this picture slapped me as you threatened to do to a cisgender woman, I would be knucking and bucking. And if there's an issue, and it don't even matter if they trans or not, we knucking and bucking.
Okay.
But I'm still calling my fucking brothers when I find out that they were
Are you
trans
gonna
and they
knock?
thought
Are
it was
you gonna
okay to
buck? Are you
touch
gonna
me.
call your fam?
So I think knuck and buck is what is it? Universal. Hell, all of them is knuck and buck. Fuck that. I'm not gonna let you stand there and slap me, but I am gonna call my brothers.
So you're gonna call your brother on this guy because he knocked and bucked you.
I'm gonna call my brothers on any person who is
Mm-hmm.
not a cisgender woman that thought it was
Mm-hmm.
appropriate to put their hands on me. Yes,
Okay.
that is my point.
So the two people, right, that you said you were gonna knock and buck with were trans women.
And
So
so my
you
brothers
wait,
would then come
hold
behind me.
on 1 second. Let me finish. Right. So based off of not knowing that they were trans, right? How would you have known?
Except that does not give you
How
the
would you
right
have
to
known?
touch them. That's my
Once
point. My point
again,
is it's not about it's
how
not
would
about
you how would you have known they were trans women?
okay. So now if you'll allow me an opportunity to respond.
If it was not disclosed to you, how would you have known the person was trans?
You did disclose it. We're not talking about those people in the
But
photo.
how we're talking, you don't know what I
Right?
look like. So
And
you
no, I
just,
don't. I just know that you are honest with us about the fact that you are a trans woman. If I found out that either of those two individuals were up trying to fight cisgender women, I would have a problem with that. Period. I'm not making a exception. There are no exceptions to the rule. The fact that because you look like us makes it okay to fight us is not
Mhm.
that should not even be a conversation. That's like saying a
Don't let
trans
nobody else up.
man,
Don't let nobody else up.
AJ.
Chosen. Me and Chosen are beyond close. Chosen is one of the closest people I'm close to on
Hmm.
this app. Chosen is a trans man. No man, Bray King, no Chosen. There's no way you're gonna tell me that it's okay for Bray King to haul off and slap Chosen. It's
Come on
not.
up, Street King. Just let everybody talk. Don't come and rush
It's not
crazy. We're
okay to
having a
haul off and
conversation.
slap Chosen.
Request
Chosen was
out.
born a woman. Whether you want to play games or not, you know that that is a woman. So if you slap Chosen, you're the problem.
But the question was,
Hey, Candy, I don't mean to cut you off real quick. How
go
do you want
ahead.
us to control the let notes? You want to control? You want us to?
I could control it. Y'all could drop when I tell them to.
All right.
Thank you. So the problem here is y'all don't know anything about me, right? Just that I told you I was trans. You don't know what I look like. So for y'all to make an assumption like, "Oh, she's trans. You just said you was gonna knock and buck two trans women, right? But y'all run on this app and and say, well, I know that she's trans, so I'm gonna get my brother. How would you have known the person was trans if the person did not tell you they was trans?
That's not the question. I don't think that's the point. I hate that
I'm talking. Thank
okay,
you.
I'll
Just
mute
let
up
me
real quick.
finish.
I just
Thank
hate that it
you.
took me to
Thank you.
the
So,
gaslighting. I'm sorry.
the point is not gaslighting. It's facts.
Gaslighting the whole
It's
TikTok
not
message.
gaslighting. Thank you. So the whole point of this is y'all are just assuming that all trans women may be 10 times stronger or 10 times
Oh, it's
likely.
definitely gaslighting.
I
I'm
am
sorry, Harmony.
talking, if you don't have manners, you could go down. And that's the problem. We're women. So for y'all to say that I can't slap another woman is diabolical to me. I'm a woman.
Slap another trans woman. You
I can
cannot
slap
slap a
a cis
cisgender
woman
woman.
too if I wanted to.
You can, yes. But if they go get their brothers or their dad and their dad or their brothers whoop your ass, they're not wrong.
But they would be wrong because when we talk about biology and we talk about the difference between gender and sex, you can't change your sex. You can change your gender. That's why gender, race, and other things are social constructs. You can't obviously you can't physically change your race due to the fact that when we talk about transracial, that pertains to transracial adoptions or transracial adoptees. But what I need for people to understand is that man and male, woman and female are not synonymous with each other, just like how African American and black are not synonymous with each other. There are white like there's white T people who ethnically are African American. So we need to understand this in the context of this conversation to
I'm
where
gonna get
Candy's
y'all
coming
later,
from.
especially you, Candy, and all the
Um,
motherfuckers that you gaslighting too.
Hold on, Javon.
Don't let
I
him
don't
up.
like
Do not let him up no
Javon.
more.
I don't like how your mic is. I want to hear every word you saying. Can you come closer or something, or get out the
can y'all hear
bathroom?
me?
Echo.
Can y'all hear me?
It's like an echo
No.
on it, Javon.
Hold on.
I think the problem that's going on here is that people are expecting to tell what a trans person looks like. Like, what is it? What is the look? What is the trans look? That's the part that's confusing me.
Hey, Hades, baby. I don't think I'm confusing anything. I know that trans women are beautiful. Most of them, actually, you would never ever even be able to tell. That has absolutely nothing. The way she looks has absolutely nothing to do with what I am talking about. Okay,
Okay,
nothing. She
and
by birth, by origin, her genetics, which is why she has to have anything to help her transition, hence the word trans, to female, right? So that means that she was not originally by birth set up to have the ergonomics that my body has. We don't fight
okay,
the
I
same. That's
understand.
why men and women don't fight in the ring professionally, because we're not the same. You understand? So while she is a different version of woman, and I completely acknowledge and respect, she is not a cisgender woman. Therefore, me and her can't even compete in sports. She can't run on the same track field that I run on, because the
That's false.
expectation is that
That's
she runs
false.
further, jumps
Okay,
higher,
but
Not
because she
okay,
true.
but
she
then
come from where I come from.
what about cis people that do have genetic advantages? For example, there was this Olympic swimmer, Michael Phelps,
Okay,
who
Hades,
had
wait,
like
hold on. Me and you not gonna get into the anomalies, okay? All I'm
it's
telling
not
you is the
it's not
word
about
trans
anomalies. It's
means to me
AJ
that you should
AJ.
not be putting your hands on a cis woman. Period. That's it. That's
So
all.
you're
That's all I got.
contradicting yourself, though.
Okay,
So
you
you
see,
contradicted yourself when you said that you cannot tell 99% of the time. So if K Dot, if Candy, Big Candy, did never told y'all that she was trans, y'all would not be even having this conversation right
Right.
now.
No,
That's
okay, I'm
my
glad you
Like
said
sentiment.
that.
the
You are
whole
correct.
issue is your
That's my
Hold
sentiment.
transphobia.
on. Let me be clear. You're correct, Harmony. We would not be having this conversation because no one would know that she was trans. However, it does not make the actions of slapping a cisgender woman any less wrong, in my opinion.
okay,
And all I'm
But
sharing is
y'all,
my opinion.
on Messy
Knowing
Talk,
whether or not you
cisgender
are
women
trans,
threaten each other all the time.
Right.
Y'all
we
threaten
are
each other
cis.
all the
What you
time.
just said, we are cisgender
Okay, and that
women,
doesn't
right?
matter. Women are
But if a
women.
man
Gender
threatens a woman, it's a
itself is a
problem.
social construct created
Oh my,
under white tea
Javon, what were you saying,
supremacy.
Javon? Because I'm not going back and forth with nobody.
So,
I feel how I
Can y'all
feel.
hear me?
Go ahead, Javon.
I'm sorry, I can't fix the echo. If y'all do hear,
oh,
I do
there ain't no
apologize.
going
My
back
bad.
and forth, baby. You're wrong. You're transphobic. Own that shit.
Oh, I don't care.
okay.
I'm
So
I
phobic.
know you
I'm
don't
all
I'm
care,
the
and
sorry.
you're a
Can
phobics.
I?
nurse, and that's
okay,
Right there
disgusting.
across
okay.
my
I
forehead.
just
Oh
I'm
boy.
all the phobics.
Oh, go ahead, Hayden. My
What
bad.
the
I'm on
fuck?
mute.
Y'all tap in,
okay,
please.
okay.
Candy, Brad said, can
What?
you unmute him?
Um, yeah, I'll do that, but he needs to calm down. So let him take 5 minutes.
So,
We're trying to
I,
have a
I was
productive dot live, and he wants to ramp it up, and we're having a conversation.
so AJ, what I'm failing to understand, right, is you're appealing to biology as part of your argument, but then I'm not allowed to talk about the anomalies because the anomalies are a lot more than you think. For example, we have seen it
Not
in
that she's not
sports,
allowed to,
like the
it's
whole
just that it doesn't fit
controversy.
in this conversation.
Hold
Bridge, you're
on.
unmuted.
Candy has not uh, alluded to being an anomaly in any way, shape, or form. Neither has Lo ever alluded to being an anomaly. So discussing the anomalies in this moment are irrelevant. Now, if you want to discuss it for informational purposes in an informational moment, then of course do that. But right now, we're not discussing anomalies because no anomalies are even involved in said situation. That's why I don't want to discuss anomalies because we pulling apart threads for absolutely no reason. Nobody here
The
involved
screen
is an
share the live,
anomaly.
y'all. Tap the screen share the live and get the piano and a hose. Go ahead, Harmony. Were you speaking?
Right, that's what I'm saying. I've never used looks as the argument. I don't doubt that Candy is a beautiful woman, and that's why I've always called her she, her. She's a woman, right? What I'm talking about is the bio. I'm a nurse, so you're never gonna beat the science out of me, baby, because I understand the science. I signed up to teach the science to patients on how it works, the body.
Really, they definitely do pick and choose, and it's so
So
crazy that y'all went on almost a 2-week tour about Big Candy, and y'all have men on this app threaten other women on this app, and y'all haven't dragged it out this long the way y'all did Big Candy. The fact that the sippy cup was just on live and had Corey the trucker threaten QL, and she said, "Oh, stop it, Corey," and that was it. But where was the world tour for him? Where was the 358 rant about that? So when you want to say protect all Black women, why wasn't QL protected? Why wasn't QL had the opportunity to say what she needed to say? Why wasn't the sippy cup on live ranting about Corey and how he threatened that woman?
I don't know
or when Corey threatened Alex and Trina, like there's been instances where like people like James even has threatened Alex and Trina, and there's no backlash. What I wanted to say really quickly is, or from the perspective of gender versus be sex, like I said, I'm gonna just say one more time, it's a social construct. And as a cisgender man, I would never walk up to a trans man and say, well, you're not a real man because you're not cis. That's harmful.
Right.
And a lot of individuals do that. They invalidate people, and cisgender people try to gatekeep manhood, and cisgender women try to gatekeep womanhood. And with the perspective, when we talk to our trans brothers and sisters and they them
You
people,
didn't check Corey. I wasn't
we
alive.
we don't do a good enough job of making it a safe space for trans people, period.
Clock
we
it.
don't we don't talk enough to people who live outside of the cis heteronormativity. And from my perspective, being somebody with a psych major, graduating with a forensic psych major, I specifically spoke on this in my class a lot, and I was reminded from
Thank you,
other
y'all. Thank you.
individuals that it is dangerous and it's harmful at times. If just
Mm-hmm.
even if you have proximity to trans people, that doesn't mean that you quite understand them or you have full context. Like Marsha P. Johnson, when we talk about civil rights activists, she doesn't get brought up a lot because of her intersection. She was a dark-skinned Black trans woman. The P in Marsha P. Johnson was Power to the People Johnson. Like there's a reason why she is highlighted for being one of the individuals who were prominent in the Stonewall riots and what happened to LGBTQIA plus people, specifically Black
Bye,
LGBTQIA plus
boo.
people. So I think that in the context within this conversation, a lot of individuals are saying that they're real women
Mm-hmm.
or we're real men, but there are men that can't produce enough sperm to create a child, and there are women that don't have uteruses or fallopian tubes to create a child. So in those instances where there's men and women who can't have children, are they still cis men and cis women? Because we have to
Yes, they
understand
are.
that.
I
Okay,
understand.
okay, so you also understand, like, there's trans men who are birthing people that can't have kids, and there's like trans women. Like, we have to understand
Right.
that.
I'm not. Hold on, Javon, because there's a
No,
No,
lot.
I'm
nobody
not
else,
saying
Mom. Do not put
AJ. I'm
nobody
not
else.
saying, yeah. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you do it. I'm just saying in general. Individuals are saying that, oh well, manhood or womanhood is attached to having kids, and I'm making it known that that's not the
No, I
definition. Or
disagree. I've not stated anything about her being real or me
okay,
being real or any of that, nor have I said anything about her being able to have a child because as a medical professional, I am aware that several women are born barren every single day, okay, for several reasons. And lots
Mm-hmm.
of them don't find out until they're in childbearing years that they are barren. And I find that to be so sad. Okay, so no, you and I are not discussing the ability to birth a child. Okay, cisgender does not mean real. Cis does not mean real. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying born a woman, cisgendered woman. Okay, nor am I discussing what the trans community goes through because I'm not denying that either. But by your logic, Javon, a person who decides at the age of 29, 30 to start to transition tomorrow, okay, a man, let's say Braid, decides
Okay,
tomorrow
that's
that
my
he
point. Let me hone that one. That's the only
That's
reason I'm up
different.
here. That's the
That
only
is
reason
really
I'm up here.
different.
Please,
Y'all
let me
okay,
get
but
reaching.
one
that's
more
my
try,
problem.
Candy.
Okay, wait, let
Candy,
me
That's
one
you're
more
finish.
try.
reaching.
Can I get
Hold
You're
one more
on.
try,
reaching.
Candy?
Go
Hold
Okay,
ahead.
that's
on.
my point,
Let me
AJ. Please
hold
let me
on.
bring
Oh,
it
wait.
in.
Okay. I'm
Let
gonna let you.
Brace let
Let
Brace
I'm
me
gonna
just
let you
let
bring that
say
in.
that.
That's my
let
Hold
Brace
only
on.
point,
finish.
AJ. That's the
Braid.
only
I'm gonna let
reason.
you say that, but let me say this.
This my only point.
Braid's point is about to speak to the fact that I feel like what that opens up the door to is any person on that spectrum that considers themselves trans
Precisely.
thinking that they can
Precisely.
reach out
That's my
and
only
touch
point.
a woman.
Candy,
No,
let's
let
be clear.
So
There's a lot
let
of variables that
now
you're
what we
not
gotta try
adding
to do,
in. There's a
go
lot of
ahead, Braid.
variables you're not adding in, Candy. If I was to take your stance, trans, we all know trans is a spectrum, regardless. If
correct.
we're taking your stance, I can be trans, and tomorrow I can say I'm trans. I can start transitioning tomorrow and then beat AJ's ass if I was to take your
That's not what I
stance.
was talking about
Yes,
though.
it
I
is.
bet
You're saying a trans woman. If I say that I'm
Yes.
trans today,
you
that
would
means
have to
I'll
be
be trans
medically you
tomorrow.
would have
That
to be
means no, Candy. By your
No,
logic,
okay.
me becoming trans tomorrow, I can beat up any woman I want to. Let's be
Yep.
clear.
not
You're
at
Yep.
not saying
all.
how long you're transitioning. Does it make a difference that it's I
No.
transition tomorrow for a day or you transition for 2 years? Regardless, we're both trans. If I said I was trans tomorrow, yes, it is the same. What's the
No, it's
difference?
not, Traps.
What's the
You're trying to
difference?
move the
Tell me the
goalpost, but it's
difference.
not
Tell me
working.
the difference.
So,
Tell me the difference.
What's
okay,
the
are you
same?
gonna be quiet so we can tell you the difference? Or are you gonna
Tell me
keep
right
yelling?
now.
Thank you, Harmony. Would you tell him the difference, please? Or Javon?
So when people
Please
are
pick one
Can
to
transitioning,
fight this
Can you be
battle.
quiet? She's talking. Please, thank you.
You ever quiet when I'm talking?
Okay,
Thank you.
she's talking. Thank you.
excuse me. So first of all, I think that it's very harmful because it's starting to feel like
Girl, I
some
feel like
people
what
are
y'all up here saying is harmful. Y'all gaslighting motherfuckers.
streaking.
Y'all harmful. So what's next?
Okay,
Can you let her
okay,
talk, please?
that's
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm
cute.
gonna talk
That's
how we
cute.
do on motherfucking messy talk. How y'all doing my shit.
Okay, but let her finish. Thank you.
Please finish so I can finish while you're finishing.
Okay, where are you gonna drop? And then she could go ahead. Go ahead, Harmony.
Okay.
Like,
So that's literally not how it works. And it's spreading a harmful narrative that trans people are inherently violent or they're violent and they're just going to attack cis
Oh
women
my
and cis
fucking.
men.
That's not even an
Yes.
answer to the
Oh my
question.
can you be
fucking
quiet
God.
and let her
I'm
finish?
fucking
Mods,
talking.
mute their mics for me, mods, please. When she's finished, y'all can talk.
So it's starting to spread a very harmful narrative that trans people are violent when that is not the fucking case.
Hmm.
And that's very harmful within itself. And it's very harmful, me as a black cis woman, to ever believe that trans women are threatening or violent or anything like that. Because this
I
whole
tap the
idea of
screen, y'all. I
transphobia,
tap the
this whole
screen,
idea
y'all.
the whole idea, and women on this app threaten each other every day,
Clock it.
okay?
Clock it.
The only reason why y'all are so mad, again, is because she's a trans woman.
Clock
And
it.
and y'all don't see her as a woman. But men on this
Clock
app who
it.
are actually cis men who ain't never taken estrogen hormone, nothing in their life,
Clock
literally
it.
have threatened women's lives on this on this app, especially on Messy Talk and even on Debate Talk. But y'all sit here and just think everything is so funny and a kiki. When shit is really happening, there's legislation right now that is attacking trans people. Okay, so if you're talking about you're for black people, yada yada yada, then that means you're for black trans people as well. But
Clock it.
y'all are making this an entertaining thing, like when it makes no sense. Because when Slim was walking around threatening everybody to unalive them, what did y'all do? Coddle that man and say, "Oh, he's misunderstood," yada yada yada, and gave that grown man, all these excuses. But you can't even have any grace for a black trans woman who goes through the same misogynoir, if not worse, than a cis woman, because she is trans living in her truth. And so it's very harmful to continue to spread this rhetoric. And before y'all just start saying terms, please learn the fucking definitions of terms. Gaslighting is not what anybody is up here doing.
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay? If you didn't coddle Slim, then I ain't talking to you. Hello. Hit
Clock
dogs
it.
holler. At the end of the
Okay.
day, transphobia is rooted.
Can I
I'm
have
not
the
done talking. At the end of the day, transphobia is rooted from white supremacy. And it's not helping any of us, especially black women who are, especially if you're a dark-skinned black woman, who are called every day aggressive and masculine, etc. But y'all don't have that same energy for these men, these cis men who are actually attacking black women on this app, cis or trans.
Okay, so first of all, she didn't answer the question that she was asked at all, Candy. So
Did answer the question. It's
I'm
called
sorry, I
estrogen.
waited till
Hello,
you finished. I waited
hello.
until
It's
you
called.
finished.
You
I waited
didn't.
until
You
you finished.
didn't. You could.
I
You
waited until
barely
you finished.
waited. You
I waited
barely
until you
waited. I
finished.
answered the question. You
Barely,
don't want to answer.
barely,
You
but
don't want to
still
hear the
did.
fucking
Barely,
question.
but
The
still
answer.
did.
That's the fucking
Okay,
issue.
well, I heard every word you said. None of that answered the question. So,
It did.
Candy,
It did.
the question that I have for you, Candy, not for any of these minions that's not answering the question, okay? The question that I have for you: what amount, where is the line that's drawn that says how trans you can be before you can hit a woman? Is there like a rule in the trans book, or is it what me and Braid are saying? One day in, you could just slap a woman. I'm trying
So
to figure out, like,
yeah, so that's a good question, right? So for one day in, I don't think you just get a estradiol and think you could just hit a woman, right? I've been transitioned since I was the age of 15 years old. I am now 30. So for me, my trans experience is different from every other trans woman, right? So I can't even answer that question because every trans woman and every transition is different. For me, I can only speak for myself. I feel like I have the same strength as the cis woman.
now, I also want to speak to the fact that it was said that there's a rhetoric being spun that trans people are violent or inherently violent or whatever that was. Nobody said that trans people were inherently violent. However, the only reason we're having